Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. And a big thank you to each and every person who is really working hard to make sure that Kakasungura is growing. May you never lack. Make sure you, before you watch anything, click the subscribe button. That is the only way you can support me. And remember to turn on your notification bell so that once we upload a video, you are able to be notified. Kaka, today I have done my assessment. And me and you, I want us to compare notes. I'm not blackmailing anyone, but I'm analyzing what I witnessed today. And just comment if you took your time to watch the climate change summit that was being hosted in Kenya, attended by high-profile dignitaries, including engineer Raila Amolo Odinga Agwambo Enigma Baba Jacom. Now, if you keenly followed, or if you've keenly followed, there's one thing I'm learning, and I want you to take note. And maybe if I'm wrong, I stand corrected and I stand guided. From my own observation, I have come to realize that Mount Kenya leaders are too noisy for nothing. I'm not abusing you. I'm going to argue my case why I have arrived at that conclusion. Leaders from Mount Kenya, all of them, they like making noise on petty issues in this country, such as, last government, Uhuru ndiye alifanya, Uhuru, handshake, tuko masikini kwa sababu the handshake brought us into this mess. Our economy is sinking because the handshake brought us to this mess. The cost of living is high because the handshake, because Uhuru Kenyatta. Jubilee has died because Uhuru Kenyatta. Kenya is not receiving rains because of Uhuru Kenyatta. William Ruto is not eating because Raila Odinga. Gachagua is not able to afford rice and meat because of the handshake. You know, petty arguments. If you made an observation today, who were debating at the summit? Be very honest and realistic. If you happen to follow, just tell me, who were a majority of debaters at the climate change summit today? Who were they? How many leaders did you see from Rift Valley? How many leaders did you see from Central Kenya? The two regions, Central Kenya and Rift Valley, look at the likes of Chariot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are putting Chariot and Opiyo Wandayi in the same panel and tell them to argue. Tell me, if you watched a very honest opinion, the debaters, competent understood, who had climate change facts at their fingertips, are leaders from Nyanza, leaders from Coast, and other regions. If you are very keen. If you are not, it was live, you can go and replay. They were arguing with tangible evidence, tangible facts. They were debating from real issues in this country. Now tell me, any serious leader from the Rift Valley or from the central Kenya, tell me even one. At you are putting now the likes of Ndindi Nyoro to discuss climate change with the likes of Otiende Amolo. Mungu atusamee. Mungu atusamee. Leaders from Luo Nyanza have substance. They argue with substance. They don't just yap. They don't just make noise. You know, they say, an empty debe makes the loudest noise. So when it comes to real issues affecting Kenyans, Rift Valley and Central Kenya, they are nowhere to be seen. Wewe wangoja tena climate change inaisha. Wait for them. Kwanzia weekend kwa matanga, kwanzia Friday. Wewe ngoja uone Kenya watasema. Hapa they have mute. They gone mute. Lakini wangoja kwa matanga. Oh, summit handshake. Oh, Raila. Oh, Uhuru. Oh, I don't know what. Petty arguments. Now, you can know from today's climate change summit, you are able to know the types of leaders who can rescue this country. You can easily tell. That's why I said, let's argue from a fair point of view. If you watched, you can correct me or agree with me. Mambo inaitwa climate change, mambo inaitwa economy, hawana content kabisa. Zero rated. Anyway, but those are your leaders, aren't they? I saw the president driving an electric car, and I dared him to drive the same car in Kisii. I dared him to drive the same car in Bungoma. I dared him to drive the same car in Turkana. Those cars are only applicable in cities with high-class roads, and they are good in doing deliveries. Yes. Hii gari electric hata sasa mumebadilisha hali ya anga, haiwezi panda mlima huko Matungulu constituency. Haiwezi panda mlima ya Kisii, Nyamira huko ndani huko Mokonchoro. Haiwezi panda mlima ya Funyula huko ndani. Haiwezi panda milima huko ndani Tongaren. Haiwezi panda milima ya Kisii South Mogerango. Haiwezekani. Dead on arrival. But anyway, that was climate change for you. Kenya, we must get serious and stop electing jokers and elect people who can rescue this country. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.